Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the daily read for all signs for Friday, the 19th of June 2020. Hope you're doing well. So, I've been a little bit absent lately in psychic cafes because I had a tooth removed. You might see that my face is still a bit swollen on antibiotics at the moment, and I'm recovering now. I can speak again now, which is a good thing. Still a little bit dodgy, but that's what's been going on for me. It's been kind of nice to have a few days off to myself. So, it's the weekend, starting very shortly this weekend. My half price reading sale is on my Your Next Steps reading. And so that goes into your next 5 steps. What's coming up for you next? Things that your higher self wants you to know about things that are coming up in your life. Very popular readings. And so it might be that you're watching this later on in the day and that half price sale has already started. It might be that you need to wait for a little while. But anyway, I'll pop a link for it up there. There'll also be a link in the description box as well, and you can always find these half-price reading sales on my website, behealing.com, if all else fails, if you're not seeing those links there to book in for one of them. My readings are 3 pages long, and I get them out within 24 hours of you booking them. You can also add a half-price energy healing onto it as well if you're into that kind of stuff. Nobody's guessed the amount of cards in my bag yet. I've had to switch to my old bag again because the grey bag was falling apart. So let's give you a little peek. There's a lot of cards in there. 2 people have got very close so far. One person was 3 away from the correct number. Another person was 2 away from the next number. So you're getting closer. Keep on guessing. To enter that competition to win a free reading with me, all you need to do is to be a subscriber to my channel, click like on this video, and then in the comments when you comment about how much you love this reading and how it resonates with you, just guess how many cards are in it as well, and I'll get back in touch with you. If you're the lucky winner, if you're the first person to guess the right number, then you'll win a free reading with me. What have we got going on today? So all signs, Friday the 19th. What are the energies for everybody today? We've got Be Firmer and Touch. Ooh. This is about, it's kind of like intimacy, but it's about touching people's lives. This could be in your work and it could be in private relationships, and it could be both. So personal life and working life too. Touching people's lives, getting more involved with people, more involved in the community. Maybe things are opening up where you are now. Certainly a lot more open here now. Oh, butterfly. A lot more open here now in Thailand, and more is opening up at the end of the month as well. So a lot to look forward to. And it could be that you can get involved with people again, like more involved in your communities, that kind of thing. That's what I'm feeling with this. Be firmer in getting involved with people. It's like the intimacy card, but it's not really the intimacy card, because intimacy card is about being yourself around people. This is more being involved in people's lives, involved in projects, involving yourself. Yeah, this is more like the community card. That's what I'm feeling here. And so being firmer in that. It could be the wishes that you have had during lockdown of how you want to be more connected with people, more involved. You want other people to be involved in your life. Now, today's the day to kind of get firmer on that, start taking action to bring people into your life, to get into other people's lives, to do things together, that kind of stuff. Interesting. Getting more involved in community things. What are our lessons and challenges for today? The strong one, you're the strong one. Your strength is appreciated. Your strengths are appreciated. This is saying, you're valued for who you are, for what your strengths actually are. You don't need to be pretending that you're something you're not. You don't need to pretend that your strengths are something that they're not either. So you don't need to grow stronger in one area. Like, you don't need to be an all-rounder. You don't need to be able to do everything. That's not what makes people appreciate you. People appreciate you for being yourself, for like doing the stuff that you do. Well, you don't have to do everything. And so this is saying, like, are you the strong one wanting to do everything for everyone? Why not just appreciate yourself for what you can do, for just being strong in one area? This is like the community thing again. So if you've got like a group of people all working toward a certain aim in your community, you can just do your part in that. You don't need to do it all. You don't need to be able to do it all. But this is more about you valuing and appreciating yourself for that, just for your one part in it, right? I give readings. That's what I do. I don't need to do everything else too. I can appreciate myself just for this role that I do. You can appreciate yourself just for the role that you do too. So that's the lessons and challenges today, is to know your strengths and let that be enough. That can be enough. You are enough. You are. Appreciate yourself for that. And maybe that'll stop you from trying to be the strong one for everyone. Huh. What are what should our focus be on for our highest good today? I feel like I'm going to sneeze. We've got peace and wait. Yeah, so patience today. So because what we're waiting for is to find peace with ourselves. So it feels like a day where you want to step out into the community again, work with other people or your family or close friends or something towards something, or get involved in each other's lives again. The challenge is to not try and do everything, to just take your place in that and so be more of a team player, but let your part be enough. And just having patience with yourself and with this process and waiting for it to unfold. So it feels like some kind of an instigation, something's setting off, something started. You're being firm on your wishes to get out there in the community and with your friends and touch each other's lives, that kind of thing again, but it's not going to come around fast. This could be, other people's hang-ups about this COVID thing. It could be just people taking some time to get back into the swing of things again, normalcy. I know a lot of countries aren't getting into normalcy yet, but a lot of countries are. If you're one of the lucky ones in a country like Thailand, which we haven't had any local transmissions. 3 weeks, I think it's been. I think it's been about 3.5 weeks now. We have had cases, but they're all people that have flown in from other countries and they've gone straight into quarantine. So no local transmissions for a long time now. So we're getting back to normal. There really is no danger here at all. It's going to be exciting. Like now we've got local tourism happening again. So people that were here for lockdown, maybe in other places, they're all coming to the island now. So tourism has started off again, which is an awesome thing to get the island back, kind of half back, and it's going to be great when people can start moving from other countries too, maybe other safe countries. There's going to be some kind of a travel bubble. So that's what's going on here. And so if you're in a place like that too, where you're opening up, then you could be experiencing this. If you're in some of the harder hit places that are still struggling, then sorry. This might not apply to you. It might just apply to you in a different way, in a smaller kind of way. Any more guidance for today? Got flowing and release guilt. Things are flowing, things are changing, things are moving. Don't feel guilty about it. Don't feel guilty about the lack of pace. Don't feel guilty about you not being able to make things happen too fast. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. If things are slowed down for you, things are slowed down for you. Maybe you need more time to yourself. That kind of thing. So don't feel guilty about what you can and can't do today. Just go with that flow. Be like water. Flow with it. I'm picking up an emotional aspect about this as well, a frustration or a sadness about things that you aren't able to do, things that you aren't able to flow at the moment. And this is more like directed in at yourself, feeling guilty for that. Sometimes, especially if you're watching me because of the law of attraction stuff, people can feel guilty. People can over law of attraction things, and they can feel guilty that they're creating it all. And sometimes we're not. Sometimes we just got to be flexible, right? Because it's about the community. That's the feel that I've got for today. If you're living in a community, say of 100 people, and 95 of those people need a particular lesson, then well, the other 5 have got to go along with it and just ride with it and just flow with it at the time. So it could be that the community that you're in, they're all experiencing something at the moment because the majority need that. And for you to be a community player, to be a team player on that, requires you to take one for the community kind of thing. It's like that. But if you don't need that lesson, you don't need that lesson. So just flow with it. You don't need to have changed it or blame yourself for that manifestation happening. So release guilt, just go with the flow. There's a bigger picture behind all of this. That's what this is saying. There's a bigger picture. It's not all about you. Sometimes it's about your community, and community is important. The whole community thing today. There you go. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? Guess how many cards are in this bag. You could win that reading. And don't forget, half price reading sale is on my Your Next Steps readings. So it makes it 75 Australian dollars instead of 150 Australian dollars, which is about 50 American dollars right now. There'll be a link around about there to book in for one of those. Have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.